Good day, friends. There has been an increasing obsession on plants among people this time of the pandemic. But I think that is a good obsession because we derive a lot of benefits from plants. Aside from beautifying our house interiors, it has been scientifically proven that plants can actually reduce our stress and anxiety levels. And it can also boost our productivity in the workplace. You see, I am working from home, but I take time out to check on my plants, see if they need watering, and then I go out and just do anything that will maintain the health and vigor of my plants. And then I come back refreshed and energized to complete the day's work. Another thing about plants is that they're very good air purifiers. We know that they absorb carbon dioxide and release fresh oxygen. And they also absorb a lot of pollutants in the air. And so in this video, I would like to show you some of my plant collections, and I will talk about plant identification and how to care and manage these plants. So friends, please stay tuned. So I'll start with these 4 species of house plants. They may look different, but they actually belong to the same family called Araceae, or the Aroid family. The first one I have here is a species under the Philodendron genus. It is called Philodendron Birkin. So Birkin is the name of the cultivar given by the plant breeder. It is a compact plant of rounded leaves which display pinstripe variegated lines. This second species also belongs to the genus Philodendron, and its cultivar name is Atom. It is a hardy and stable compact plant, and it has deep green glossy leaves with distinct wave pattern along the edges. The third one belongs to the genus Aglaonema, so it's called Aglaonema commutatum prestige. This is otherwise known as the Chinese evergreen plant. It has beautiful variegated foliage splattered in shades of cream, pink, red, and green, and the leaves are borne on pink stems. So this fourth plant species belongs to the genus Epiprimnum. It used to be under the genus Pothos, but has been reclassified, and its cultivar name is Enjoy, and it has intense green color with cream to yellow variegation. So in this corner of the lounge, I have put this Monstera deliciosa. This plant belongs to the genus Monstera. It is otherwise known as the Swiss cheese plant, or a split leaf philodendron, although I would say it is a misnomer because this does not actually belong to the genus Philodendron, but to the genus Monstera. So people call this simply as Monstera. It has large dark green leathery leaves, and the young plant have no lobes or holes, but as they mature, the holes become prominent. One of the biggest plants that I have kept for years now is this another species of philodendron. This is called Philodendron moonlight. This plant tends to have a shrub-like dense growth, and it has slim, heart-shaped and glossy green leaves. And you will see that the newly emerged leaf is yellow. So in the hallway leading to the kitchen, I've put a variegated peace lily, or sometimes this is called variegated sensation. So this plant belongs to the genus Spathiphyllum. The leaves have different colors of white, yellow, and green. So the last species under the Araceae family is the Anthurium. And I think everybody knows this because this is a very popular plant. Now, this plant symbolizes hospitality with its open, heart-shaped flower with many dazzling colors. And this particular variety is the red Anthurium. I do have other plants outside of the Araceae family, like I have some succulents, some cactus, and some aloes, and I do have some cymbidium with flowers fully opened. That's another cymbidium there. And I also have this dish garden of succulents and this ponytail. So you'll know why this is called ponytail by the nature of its form and growth habit. Right, so inside this toilet I've put the Calicia repens, commonly known as the pink bubbles. It has small, glossy, heart-shaped leaves, and it trails beautifully, cascading over the edge of its pot. And in the bathroom, we have this string of pearls, scientific name Senecio rollianus. The leaves are plump and round with a very slight point and are glossy and shiny with smooth green skin. I'm here in my propagation area, and this is my propagation bench. And these are 4 of my monstera plants which I have propagated. This actually comes from just one mother plant. For now, we'll talk about the care and management practices that I do for my house plants. We'll talk about watering, and we'll talk about repotting, the choice of potting mixes, and the right environmental conditions for the plant. So how often do you have to water your house plants? Well, as a rule of thumb, once a week will be sufficient. And if you notice that the first 2 inches of your pot is already quite dry, like that one there, then that will be a signal for you to do watering. And then how do you water your plants? Well, you can use a sprinkling can like this one and just pour over the medium directly. Make sure you do not moisten the leaves, because that will invite fungal infection. But sometimes you need to really soak your medium. For example, we have this plant here. I think this is already very dry, and I need to do a deep soaking of this one. So I use a bucket of water and then just put it there. Okay, you will notice that there will be bubbles coming out, so that water replaces all the empty spaces in your medium, so that is giving it a good soaking. And after that, you just allow excess water to drain. Maybe you can do this every 2 months. The rest of the time you can just pour the water directly on top of the medium. The next thing to do is to learn to know when to repot your plant. So these sizes here would be sufficient for the plant, I guess, except this one. I think the plant is already struggling, so I think this needs repotting now. So what growing medium shall I use? Well, I choose this one because this is the cheapest there is. This is a blend which includes fine bark, gypsum, and a 3-month slow release fertilizer. I mix it with my homemade compost, because with the homemade compost there is additional nutrients in your medium, and your compost will make your medium hold water well. But the medium should allow excess moisture to drain, because if the moisture in your medium is excessive, that would cause root rotting. Right, so the next thing to remember is the environmental conditions where your houseplants are exposed to. Under indoor conditions, you have fluctuating temperature and low light conditions. Fortunately, some plants like the Araceae species do not like direct light. They thrive well under low light conditions. So you can put your houseplants in the spot where there is very low light. But for some plants like your succulents, they need brighter light. So I put them close to the entrance where it is brightest. And for my cymbidium orchids, I actually put them outside because they like bright light during their growth. But when they start forming the flowers, and when the buds are about ready to open, I put them indoors so that the flowers will last long and you can enjoy them longer. So that's it for now, my friends. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something from it. Again, please don't forget to subscribe to this video so you'll be updated of my next videos. And if you have some questions to ask, please feel free to comment in the comment section below. And also, please share this with your friends and family. Thank you, and see you in my next video.